up, Wendy?
So what
I can't do that one.
Don't do it.
I don't do it.
Okay, so let's get back on our last leg. We're gonna talk about
Okay.
relationships versus situationships.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to talk about this because it can go both ways. I've been on the other flip side of the coin where maybe a guy felt like he was in a relationship with me, but he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, both sides of the coin. So I know what it does to somebody. And it's not a good thing. And you really don't mean no harm. I didn't mean no harm.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that, this person was feeling that way. But you do have it. So let's talk about it. Let's get right into it. What's the difference between a relationship and a situationship? Who want to start?
Want me to start?
You gotta start.
I start this one. Okay. It all depends on I would say I'm talking about myself, about my mindset or the man's mindset. If he's going into something as this is like I'm going to get into a relationship, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna do things that make the woman feel like, hey, he's in this trying to get to know me, do all this for me. Communicating with me all the time, spending all this time with me.
Mm-hmm.
But in my mindset is on relationship, I'm gonna do all that. Situationship, which is a good word you made. That's a good word. That's good. You just get caught up. I mean, the person might be nice and cool, but your mindset is, I'm a player right now. I'm not trying to hold nobody's hand, and I've been there. I'm not trying to hold your hand right now. I just want to hang out. Don't start laughing.
No, because I
you
know
know about
it
you know what's going. You know what happened to me. But it was just at that time in my life, I wasn't at that point.
Right.
I wasn't trying to get into anything. I was thinking about me, and me. Nobody else. And that's where I was. And that's what you do when you're not trying to get into a relationship. You think about yourself.
That's okay.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with that. But let that be your truth, though. Don't lead anybody on. So what I learned is put everything on the table from the jump. This is what right now I'm not looking for anybody to be with right now. I'm just want to hang out, have fun, and that's it. But if with my wife, it was totally different. It was totally different. Just having conversation on the phone with her and just feeling her vibe. I went into it totally different. I mean, I started cutting people off and doing things of that nature. Some of that was just, growing up a little bit, of course. But,
you had the power.
But yeah. But yeah, so I went into that looking for a relationship. Mm-hmm. That's what I did.
Right.
But I made the mistake of spending too much time with someone before, just, hanging out too much. I won't call no name. Well, Kim, one, Kim, but I won't call her name. You know.
We're gonna talk later, offline. Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. That was one of those times I was in a situation. Crazy. With cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But thank God, that was crazy. That was really crazy. But I've been there. It just you can't be too nice.
You can be too nice.
You can't be too nice.
You can spend a little too much time.
Yeah.
And
definitely too much time.
But the situation is, you can also tell people up front, and they still feel like they're gonna change your mind. Have you ever been?
That's true.
Okay, it's like, oh, I'm just dating. I just, we just kicking it. Let's just see where it goes. And the person already in the back of their head thinking, you ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
I'm gonna change her mind. I'm gonna change his mind. I'm gonna make him want me the way I want him. So,
yeah.
And it's crazy because I've been in both situations, both situations with whether it's me wanting someone and someone wanting me. And it's not easy, when you in a situationship with someone that you're really feeling and you feel like there's nothing wrong with this. We're best of friends. We connect on so many different levels. Why do you want to be with someone who's negative? Why do you want to be in a toxic relationship when this is perfect? Well, damn near perfect, you know. And I would say I was in a situationship for years, you know, with someone that I felt that I loved dearly. And that person, although his actions seemed like he was in it, it really was just a situationship in his mind. You know, that this was never going to go anywhere. We just have a great time, and that's just what it is. And it really cost us our friendship. Because, Kim, you saying, you tell someone, you're telling someone, right? But sometimes people don't want to be up and honest with you because they don't want to lose what they have in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because they know that if they tell you, especially a good woman, like yourself,
Right.
if they tell you, they know, oh, I'm not going to see her again. She's bouncing out.
Right. Yeah, she said she gone.
She gone. So I'm going to hold on to this as long as I can, you know, until the wheels fall off.
That's powerful.
Yeah. And I've been in a situation where I've told people, and because you're so nice and you're genuine, and like you said, Kim, they're just like, oh, I'm gonna change her mind. I'm gonna change her mind. And it just never happens, because I feel like even as a man, you know what you want. You know, I don't care how young you are. I'm gonna be honest. I know 21-year-olds that's like, yo, that's my life. Or 25-year-olds, even though they're not grown enough mentally, they still know what they want. You know, even though they're not ready for what they're not ready might be getting. You know, you're probably not ready for that relationship, but you want that. It's like going into a sneaker store and seeing the last pair of Jordans, and it's a size 12 in your size, and it is limited edition, baby.
That's
are
too
you
small.
Gonna wait for somebody else to scoop that up? Are you going to wait for somebody else to scoop that up and have to wait 3 years to wait for us to come back?
No, baby.
No, you're gonna be like,
you gonna wait.
Give me that 12. Give me that 12. I'm gonna be on the block with the shoe.
I'm on the block,
I had to stand in line for this too, because she made me wait. I had to stand in line, you know, so you know what you want. You know, it's just a lot of people out here, we just playing games.
Yeah, that's my thing too. If you're gonna be a player, be a player. Men and women both are players. I don't care what they say on both sides.
Both sides.
Both sides. On both sides. Be a player. But I can respect you. You tell me up front, look here, I don't want anything. Well, sure, I don't want nothing either. What we gonna do? That's how I used to start.
Okay, so let's talk about
when I was single.
How do you avoid falling in those pitfalls of a situationship? What are the signs to look for that you're in a situationship?
Oh boy. That's a good question.
Availability. Availability.
Yeah.
Availability. You're in a situation when it works and it's convenient for that person's time. You know, I see you on the days when I'm bored or I'm not doing anything. I don't have anything planned.
Right.
Another thing is holidays. People spend special holidays with special people.
Yeah, I don't see holiday. You know what's up.
Right. If you ain't going to Thanksgiving, baby, with him, if he invites you to no Christmas family gathering and get you a gift, I ain't talking about in the car. I'm talking about I'm talking about at his house.
Yeah, I feel you.
His family house.
I am so big on holidays. That's the truth right there. That's the truth teller. When the holidays come around and they get ghosts.
You know what's up. You know what the deal is.
You're not it, baby. You're not it.
You're not.
If you waiting around all day and they talking about they working late and I got something to do, it's Valentine's Day, I'm gonna get you let's go out tomorrow.
Oh, that means they weren't ready. They weren't prepared.
Christmas Day, I just want to stay home and sleep at my house, and then I'll get with you a little later, eat dinner.
A lot of signs, isn't
it? Holidays tell the truth. So ladies, men, are you out there? Just if you are looking for a relationship and you think you are in a relationship and the holidays come around, I don't care what kind of holiday it is. It could be Martin Luther King.
I know, right?
If you don't see your significant other on the holiday, you are in a situation.
Relationship. There you go, Tim. Tell them. Yeah.
That's the truth teller. That is the truth teller. Okay?
Oh, if it's your birthday and I don't buy you nothing on your birthday, all I do is send you a text or just call you. I don't take you out. I don't say, come up to my spot. I'm making you dinner.
You in a situation.
You in a situation.
And I'm gonna take it all the way back to the front. When I said you don't have to question anything. If you sitting back thinking about, oh, is he out there or is she out there really for me, or am I gonna get a gift, or do they really love me? If you got those kind of questions going on in your head, you in a situationship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not
true
in a
now.
relationship. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna get what you want if you don't have any standards. That's one thing people are lacking. People are lacking standards, and if you have those standards walking through that situationship or that relationship, then you can see those red flags from afar. Like, bounce.
Mm-hmm. Gotta
But
go.
don't let that be. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If that's the case, if you want to just see where it's going, but don't be putting all your time into somebody else. Putting their time into somebody else.
That's true. That time is crucial.
And let me tell you this: you ain't never been to a man's house or a woman's house.
Oh yeah. If I say, or if I tell you to come by about 11:30.
Hello.
That ain't right. That's a problem.
You ain't never seen the man's.
You know what's up?
Okay.
Man,
every time y'all get together,
you don't even know where he live at.
You don't even know where he.
They don't even give you They don't even give you the address, baby.
Meet me here. That's why I say meet me at the movies.
Meet me at the movies.
Meet me.
You can't get in my car because your perfume might even hurt, and maybe your hair straight might.
Oh wow! Good gracious!
Or this.
Yes.
That's crucial right there. That's crucial.
Yeah.
I'm literally giving you scenarios because I work for a TV show, and these are the stories I hear.
That you hear all the time.
It's the truth.
That not be you.
True.
But yeah, I believe it happens.
It happens, and I like a lot of people fall into those pitfalls because they just want to be loved. They want to have somebody. A lot of people can't be alone. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
think taking some time, especially like if you're coming out of a long relationship, I feel like give yourself some time. First of all, give yourself time to process what you just got out of.
Right.
Thank you.
Like, cause you get out of something that's crazy and you jumping right. You didn't even have time to even think about what happened.
What happened? Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm jumping back on the next
into something else.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time to evaluate, self-evaluation.
Exactly.
Because forget what they did. What you do?
Do what you do. Exactly. What did I do?
What did I do to look like?
Keep it. I know.
Did I get? No, I'm saying like, did I give him too much time?
Too much time? Did I do this?
Did I
say too much?
Did I say too much? And then let's talk about this. Yeah. How long is it too long to wait for commitment? Or say exclusive?
Oh, okay. All right, that's a good one. That's a good question there.
Because I'm telling you this, a lot of times people just assume that we're in a relationship.
Ooh, let's talk about it. Ooh, let's talk about that one.
I had that conversation. Go ahead, because I'll talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. This is the first time. Look, when I first started dating my husband, he did something that was so sweet. I think I fell in love with him that night. I came to visit him, and we courted for a few months. I was in Atlanta. So I came in and spent like a week or so here, and we went out and went out to dinner, and we had a serious conversation per his request.
Come on now.
Basically, the conversation was exclusivity. He wanted to be exclusive. So he wanted to know if we were on the same page. Now, a lot of guys won't do that.
No.
Yeah.
So basically, we went over what we expect out of each other, what we stand for, what we view a relationship as, so that we are all on the same page. Because if you're not on the same page, honey, you can't hold somebody accountable for things that they do or don't do.
Oh,
you didn't tell me I couldn't date other people.
There it is. There it is. There it is right there. There it is. There it is.
You can tell me I couldn't take those calls.
You know that.
Right? Exactly.
I had to put $5 on it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But seriously, you have to have that conversation. If you do not have that conversation, you're not. That's another thing you can say you're in a situationship. You don't have a conversation.
Conversation. Oh, I'm about to tell you that. I'm about to say the same thing happened with me. Me and my wife had the same thing happening. You know, we were going out probably. It had been probably 3 months, almost 4 months. It was almost 4 months. And so we went out, had dinner, came back one night. I said, "Baby, come over here. Come sit in my lap right hand. Let me talk to you." And again, like you said, if a man does not come to you and say, "Baby, I want you to be my woman. This is what, you know, I want to have this exclusive relationship. It's you and me. It's just you and it's us.
Right.
I want you to be this in my life." Then that man, you know, he might be playing you. Because a real man would come to his woman and say, "Hey, this is what I want." Oh no, not almost. You mine, basically. I'm not trying to say that.
Yeah,
but,
anybody.
but we, it's us. It's you and me now. It's you and me from this point on, and we'll see what, you know, it goes to the next level or not. He worked it out. It worked out big time.
Yeah, and I feel like any man that has that conversation is about moving to the next level. That's a big sign that they ready to go to the next level.
That's a big step. That's a big step, man. You know,
tell somebody, I don't want you with nobody else. I want you.
It's us.
Just us working on what we got.
Exactly. And see where we go. We go to the next level, and I'll do that. As a man, you have to do that. You have to do that. Because she did assume that we were a couple. I said, "No, baby, I didn't ask you. Did I ask you?" She said, "No." And she just smiled. She just smiled, and I said, "This is what we had a conversation," and then it was official right then. Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's sweet. That's my boo boo. That's all right.
Yes. So Kat. So how long do you think you should wait to have that exclusive talk?
Yes.
Oh.
I can't think about that one.
How long you should? How long should you be dating somebody before they say?
You know what? It's just so. When I mean to tell you, social media just got this little generation messed up that I don't want to be a part of. But I will say it depends on how often are you guys really seeing each other. Because if someone's seeing someone once a month, let's just because you're dating, you know what I mean? If I'm seeing you once a month or twice a month, how can I really, even for myself, determine in 3 months if this is like real? You know what I mean? So I think it has to be with the freaking amount of times that you see each other. Now, if I'm seeing someone on a consistent basis, 2-3 times a week, whatever, job related, whatever we have going on, then it's like I feel like in 3 months, in 3 months. Yeah. I think too long is 6 months, especially if you're in the same state. That's just true. Yeah. What are we doing? Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot can happen in 6 months. Actually, a lot of people tend to meet other people within that time frame. So you're leaving that gap open for someone else to slide in.
That's true.
Because I don't know how serious you're taking this relationship. So I'm not going to be serious. And that other person might not be serious. So, and also I think that it also, like Kim was saying, it's how you present yourself and come into the situation when you're dealing with someone. How serious of a person you are, and what do you actually really want? Because if we're coming into this as a situationship, then we both know we're just having fun. There's no conversation to have. But if you know this is even when I'm even talking about myself and saying the things that I want, not saying that this is for you, but this is for myself and where I see myself going in my life and what I want, then as a man or a woman, when we're having this conversation, even just talking about who we are, this person's a little serious. I gotta step to them a different kind of way, So after 3 months, it's like, about that.
Yeah.
Like we need to start talking because you serious, and I know somebody else might see that seriousness and swoop you up because you're not here to play. You know what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That's true.
And I also think that a lot of times men are kind of the deciding factor of when they get married, and
That's true.
Yeah.
So
I believe, yeah, that's true.
it's a saying that you have to wait till a man's cab light is on. You know, if you're from New York, you kind of know what I'm talking about, Kathy. Like you can't get in that cab unless that light is on, right?
Light is on. Yeah.
So it's that saying, like, you know, when a man's cab light is on, which means he's got his career together, he's got he can fend for himself, he can support a family, he feels that he's at the level where he's ready, then that's when you grab him up. Because they could be in a relationship for with somebody else for 5 or 10 years and never think about marriage.
Can't do it.
But as soon as that woman give that man up, he's been working so hard towards his future, and then when his cab light come on, he could be
somebody else
for 5 months.
And snatch them up.
5 months.
So
Snatch them up. Snatch them up. Snatch them up. That's true now. That happens.
But anyway,
that happens.
It happens.
It happens. It does happen. It does happen. But some of that is these younger guys are like that. See, when this is my second marriage, so I wasn't really looking to get married again, but it happened, and it takes about.
It happens.
I'm gonna say I know it happened. I mean, I was like, wow, it just happened.
Yeah.
We fall in love and things go, But again, we communicated that we're not gonna be in this relationship 4 or 5 years, and knowing that you're not going to the next level. So we talked about that, talked about marriage and all that. So it took about 2 years. About 2 years is about right.
Right.
It all depends on where you're at. Some people younger, it's probably about where I would say, take a year to get to know somebody a little thoroughly, a year to plan. Or depends on what kind of wedding you're gonna have. But
now, how long should you wait on your a marriage proposal?
Ooh. Year and a half. All depends. Yeah, I mean.
I feel like you know though. I feel like you know.
Like I said, 2 years. Wedding proposal, 2 years. Maybe you take 2 to get proposed to. Take 2 years. No. So you date for about a year.
This is not enough time.
I'm saying
that's too long.
I think within that first year, I think if that's possibly who you are. I think the older you get, though, they okay.
The older you get, yeah.
If you're younger, you got time to. But I think if you're knocking on,
gonna say it, don't you say it.
Don't say it. You're 30, 35.
That's young.
That's so young.
That is so young.
Okay, but for women, if
women
you
have kids and all that,
years and stuff
that's
that.
True.
Now you want to be Janet Jackson having a baby at 50, you in control. I
still love her. But anyway, that's another subject. But anyway,
and she did that thing. But
she did.
But she was married a couple times before, so
a couple of that. So yeah, I don't think she'll ever get married again. I don't think she'll ever get married again.
But yeah,
too much money involved in it.
So waiting on a marriage proposal, we'll say about 1 or 2 years. We'll
1 or 2 years. Yeah, 1 or 2 years will work. Yeah.
Okay, so think about this. When you get the marriage proposal, how long do people wait to set that wedding date?
1 year. 1 year.
That's what
standard.
You're supposed to do.
Standard about 1 year. About 1 year.
How many people know somebody who's waited, had a ring on their finger for 5-10 years?
I know some folk got engaged before we got engaged. They still ain't married. I love it all. That's not love.
But what's for some people, they're like, what's the rush? That's the thing. What is the rush? Why are we
dating?
Keep dating. Just keep dating. Don't keep dating. Yeah, you're gonna date for 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Because the thing is, if you're giving somebody and you don't have a date in mind, you're just basically stringing them along. You're basically buying time. You're buying time because you think that's what she wants, to have a ring on her finger. So or he or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Both ways, but I'm saying don't give nobody no ring if you don't have intentions on marrying this person within the next year.
Yeah, marriage should be short. The wedding should be short term. It should be a short term arrangement.
Yeah.
Now we get married 4 years from now. I'm like,
Don't give me nothing.
I'm putting the two fingers and I'm
Look,
down. I can't do
look.
that.
If they give you a ring, right, or vice versa, and all that's telling people in the world is you taking.
That's it.
You gonna hold
That's
on
all.
to you for 4 years with a ring, so everybody pay. Oh, you get married?
You get married?
Basically limiting your possibilities
Abilities.
of somebody else that really wants you.
Exactly.
Or could possibly want to marry you, you know? So don't give me no ring.
I know. We keep
Not
it
gonna
moving.
marry me.
It's just we just be friends.
Oh, I'm gonna take it off and put it on my neck.
On the neck.
Yeah, keep it as a toe ring.
As oh gosh.
Put it on my
Oh,
neck.
bye.
And then when I get home, I'll put it on.
On your finger.
All
hear
right,
the kid,
y'all.
I hear
All
you.
right, y'all. We're not gonna hold y'all too long. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. Thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you, D-Walk, for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Do we have any last words of advice to give the lovers out there for Valentine's Day? About relationships or situationships. Y'all have any advice to spread the love?
Yeah. Want me to go first, Kathy? You want to go first?
Go ahead. You got this.
Want me to go first? Love hard, love smart. Okay. Love hard and love smart. If you can. Sometimes it's hard. So do that. All right.
Okay. What you got, Kathy?
I would just say, just continue being positive, loving yourself first. Every day should be your own Valentine. Waking up in the morning and just being grateful and blessed that you're able to breathe love into who you are. Just continually being kind to yourself and to others. And what you put out there is what you're going to get, you know, and eventually that love will find you because you're full of love. And that energy will connect eventually.
Absolutely.
And I just say, just trust the process.
There you go.
Because it's your journey, and it's not a race; it's a marathon.
There you go. There you go. Right there. She almost started. You came up with 2 songs. I want to sing.
Love Dr. Kathy in the building. Hello.
That'd be a nice song right there. That'd be nice.
It's not a race, it's a marathon.
The marathon. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I know that's right.
I love it. Same here. My last words is just definitely what Kathy said. Self-love. Love will find you. Do not take these different avenues trying to figure out what's wrong with you and all this other stuff. But definitely do self-evaluation before you jump back into something so quick. I think just taking time to evaluate what you got out of is another thing that I don't think people do too much of. It'll save you a lot of time because then you get to know yourself and know what you want. So just take time to love yourself. And right, Kathy said, love will find you. It's not a race. It's a marathon.
It's a marathon.
Marathon.
And let me tell you, God told me
put it on a t-shirt. Yeah.
He said put it on a t-shirt. We're going to put that on a t-shirt. But God told me once, love is like a stew. It's like a beef stew. You know how you cook beef stew all day long?
All day. Nice and slow, babe. Nice and slow.
Yes.
You said that's when you know. That's when you know it's real. So, like, it's not going to happen overnight. Okay? When you start dating somebody for 2 weeks, don't fall in love.
No, please don't. No.
Just, it's a stew. It's a stew. It's a stew.
Yeah, stir it up.
You keep putting your seasonings in there. You make it the best. And that's the thing about it, too, is you make your relationship the way you want it to be. You know, just like your stew, you're adding that salt, that pepper, that oregano, that sazon. You know, you might want a little spice and add some hot sauce. You know, it's what you want it to taste like. It's how you want it to be. It's your meal.
It's how
it's how you make it. You know, and like you said, don't fall in love in 2 weeks because baby, it's not even done yet. You eating raw milk. You eating raw milk.
You still marinating the meat. You still marinating.
You about to get sick. So let it take its time, and that love will be built if it's right.
If it's right.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna sign off.
All right.
Again, thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. Good job.
Always. This is Kim Bella from HPOV Podcast. Be you, stay true, and spread love.
Yes.
All right. I'm ready to cut. Let me stop.
Stop it.